Greetings, everyone. My name is Srinivas Purada. I run the Master Data Management and Customer 360 practice at Capgemini. Glad to see the community coming together for Graph+AI Summit. Today, we are going to spend approximately 20 minutes on Customer 360 solution offering from Capgemini, which is powered by Graph Technologies, precisely Tiger Graph. The agenda that we have today is primarily to learn about Customer 360, how that is being used across the enterprise globally. And also, we will dwell into a little bit more on Customer 360 architecture and how the engineering is involved behind the scenes. Last but not the least, the use cases where Customer 360 plays an influential role across the board in the industry. To wrap up the agenda, we will focus on the capabilities of Customer 360. What is Customer 360? Customer 360 is a knowledge graph which is purpose-built initiative to solve various business problems of an enterprise by leveraging the combined power of graph, AI, and data. The core data foundation layer consists of various data management competencies to scale and expand. If you visualize the slide from bottoms up, the bottommost layer, the data, which basically focuses on entity resolution, data quality, data stewardship, global persistence ID, data engineering, and hierarchies, along with the data governance. Moving up, we have the core multi-domain approach, which facilitates the context and crosswalks across individual, person, organization, and synthetic entities, along with product, asset, and location. Precisely, it sums up the domain agnostic approach. From inference perspective, the knowledge that we are deriving is engineered to extract Customer 360 view along with psychographics, firmographics, and demographics. All the way up top, the customer insights are basically the actionable outcomes from the investments of the technical and business perspective. Customer 360 is the single pane of view of an individual or a customer or a product. Why do we use Customer 360? Precisely, the traditional approaches that we had for the last couple decades, we have seen the decomposed data value from the investments. From the far left, if you traverse to the right, where you see the traditional data experience is very decomposed. But with the help of Customer 360, what we are offering is it's an informed data experience, which precisely give you the context, the inference, and also the actionable outcomes. Combinedly, it gives us the informed data experience. From the Customer 360 perspective, if we look at the multi-domain architecture, you have the various source systems that are coming into the Customer 360 foundational layer via batch sources, real-time sources, streaming, messaging queue, time series, all come together and gets fed into the graph data science entity resolution engine, where we conduct the identification, matching, linking, and binding. We take the approach to the multi-entity construct, meaning the individuals, organizations, products, transactions, collaterals, and securities precisely would give us the combined 360 view of an entity. The enterprise data is monetized to depict not only the hierarchies, relationships, and affiliations, but also it connects the unobvious hidden hierarchies, affiliations, and relationships by leveraging complex graph traversals. It could be a dependency, a network, pathing, routing, complex visualization. Also, the graph visualization exclusively utilizes natural language processing based visual analytics powered by data science and ML ops. The real-time data from IoT systems across various industry segments makes data as a true transformation enabler. Customer 360 distributed architecture supports high availability with automatic failover mission critical systems. Let's look at how the customer 360 is engineered behind the scenes. The foundational building blocks are data integration, data storage, data mining, data science, data streaming, and data visualization. Data integration involves aggregating or merging of various data sources by defining certain rules and keys so that we can further store and mine the data. Data store provides us an integrated fashion of the source data pushed to a unified database platform for further analysis and storing data in a stored or standard format so that it can be easily accessed and further processed. Data mining really revolves around once the data is integrated and stored, it is necessary to process and shape the data so that it can be used for further analysis and mining. Data science precisely focuses on customer insights that are provided by scoring the customer behavior of the data. When it comes to data streaming, we are primarily talking about analyzing the data that is processed in real time so that the business community and the organizational leaders can really leverage the insights for the various strategies and approaches of the organization. Finally, the data visualization, the customer insights are provided with the help of visualization so that it will be easy to interact insights by customer service executives as well as the customer. Finally, let us talk about customer 360 use cases. Our experience at Capgemini precisely dictates the customer 360 approach and the utilization of the investments in three different areas: customer, marketing, and operations. When we talk about customer 360, which is the foundational layer, we are looking at a graph model that is assimilating multiple customer data sources and attributes, and also the behavioral analytics, detecting customer communities, influencers, link prediction, customer churn via lifetime value. And also we focus on the retention analytics from the win backs, renewals, and retentions. We look at churn prediction and also network lifetime value. Finally, the marketing mining, which is focused on the social media aspect-based sentiment, important topics, and topic summaries. From the marketing perspective, we are looking at understanding the market sensibilities, latent needed identification, experimentation. From the channel attribution modeling perspective, we want to understand the channel performance and optimizing the returns. Also, we look at the new product offering recommendations, the offers that tailored for small to medium businesses, and also the corporate segments. Rewards and loyalty planning is also a very important aspect of the marketing from upsell, cross-sell opportunities perspective. The scoring that customers based on lifetime value and reliability for points and rewards. Last but not the least, the operations, which basically entails the life cycle of a customer, right from the onboarding all the way to harvesting the employee analytics. Right from the account opening, documentation, verification, precisely in KYC, AML aspects, and also the risk, credit, and reserve forecast from fraud prediction, collusion, and rings, required working capital reserve forecast as well. Risk-weighted dynamic pricing is also one of the critical elements which basically provides us customer credit worthiness ranking and also related pricing for each offer that we hyper-personalize for the customer. Employee analytics are not only we are driving the organizational productivity, but also more focused on the fund advisors or asset managers for their recommendations and also the customer satisfaction. Let us talk about few key capabilities that we have employed at various customers. One of the global fund management company where we have increased the customer advisory productivity by 15%, where we are talking about employing certain techniques like deep link analysis to understand household makeup and also complex organizational hierarchies across the globe. We have also connected the unobvious relationships, hierarchies across the customer makeup. We have also employed the query patterns where we have leveraged NLP, NLU, and NLG in terms of understanding the psychographics, precisely this suspicious activity, and also finding the cohorts to do certain hypothesis and analysis. We have also looked at the commonality from the entity's perspective, how the customers, merchants, devices follow their relationship to find commonality. Hub and community detection also gave us a lot of insights into the page ranking and most influential members across the clusters and detecting the community around them. From the geospatial graph analysis perspective, we have analyzed changes in the entities and relationships with the location data. When the individuals or organizations, when they go through certain events, like individual moving from a location A to location B, or a company or organization going through mergers and acquisitions, we have contextualized the data to really understand how they are playing a pivotal role in geospatial spatial analysis. From the temporal graph analysis perspective, it gives you a lifetime lineage of an individual moving from location to location or adapting a product A versus product B, also going through various life changes gave us a time series graphical analysis to explore and contextualize the entire customer life journey. Last but not the least, the machine learning feature generation and explainable AI gave us insights into how the extracting the graph-based features fed as a training data for machine learning and explainable AI. It gives us a lot of context and rationale also behind the specific aspects of the explainable AI. With that, I will open up the session for any questions and answers. Thank you for participating.